Not so long ago, Meghan Markle was putting sprinkles on her eggs and transferring pretzels from one plastic bag to another. And now, she's on the cover of Harper's Bazaar and sending everyone in the world into a blind rage because of these pictures of her on this cover, which people are saying is the worst cover they've ever seen. This is the most criticism I've seen a photo shoot receive as a photographer ever. Or maybe I'm just not on the internet that much. Hi, it's me, Jessica Cabesi. I'm a professional photographer, and today we're going to be looking at these pictures of Meghan Sussex Markle, her pictures on Harper's Bazaar, and I'm going to be looking at the posing, the lighting, the editing of these photos, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Are they as bad as everyone in the world is saying they are? Is the criticism justified? Let's take a look. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Meghan Markle is an American actress from Los Angeles. She's best known for her role in Suits. She entered the British royal family after meeting Prince Harry in 2016. They were introduced on a blind date set up by a mutual friend. Their relationship progressed quickly, drawing worldwide attention because Meghan was an American actress. After a year and a half of dating, Harry proposed. They got married. Millions of people saw it, and then they worked for like a year and a half in the royal family, and then Megxit happened, so they left the royal family, and they had the interviews on Oprah, and they had the documentary on Netflix. Now she's on the art issue of Harper's Bazaar, and it says, introducing the winter issue starring #Duchess Meghan. For years, the Duchess of Sussex has been the subject of other people's narratives. Now she's forging her own future on her terms. At the link below, Meghan opens up about motherhood, marriage, and living in the moment. People were criticizing not only the pictures from this photo shoot, but also the article attached to the pictures. Okay, we're gonna get to the controversies about the actual article, which was crazy because I wasn't even gonna read the article. I was just gonna look at the pictures. But no, it's worth noting what was written in this article. So it reads, we're in a grand brownstone on the Upper East Side that belongs to one of Meghan's friends. When I enter, the house manager announces, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, even though we appear to be the only other two people in the house. I had to reread this 3 times. I was like, wait, hold on a minute. Is this right? I thought maybe someone made it up on Twitter. No, it's on the actual Harper's Bazaar page. Allegedly, when she enters rooms, she's announced by her house. She has a house manager that is managing a house. Can we talk about the fact that she has a house manager? Let's start there, first of all. They're announcing her walking into the room when there's 2 people there. And then there's like a part where they give her like a coffee, the person writing this coffee. I read this part. I was like, there's no way this... I had to make sure it's on the actual Harper's Bazaar website, and it was. So it reads, our allotted time at the table is coming to a close. The last of the meal is whisked away, and our waiter comes by with an unsolicited cappuccino. In the foam on top, the restaurant has printed a photorealistic image of Meghan. Oh, she says, smiling down at it. I recognize this picture. That's from our trip to South Africa. Imagine you're at someone's house and they hand you a cappuccino with their face on it. I wasn't even going to read the article until I saw something on Twitter, and I'm like, that can't be real. Come on. And it ended up being, it was the actual article, in the actual article. So this is the cover that people are calling awful. Meghan's looking barefaced in this photo. If I zoom in here, we can see the catch light in her eyes. So the light is a little above her head, and it looks like just a single light. She's, again, barefaced, very natural looking. Her expression, it looks like she's posing for the test shot. She's like, okay, did we get it? Is the exposure right? It's not very striking. It's just kind of like, okay, are we ready to take the actual picture now? That's what the shot looks like. I don't mind her pose in this. I like how her leg is placed. I like her hand on the stool. So even like a little head tilt might have made it a little nicer. Like even something like this would have made it a little bit more interesting. Maybe even a shoulder in would have made it a little less boring. It's a little boring. Maybe it's the hair because everything is so structured and sleek and clean, and then the hair, you just have like these little pieces here. which I guess she's going for the natural look, but it's like she's wearing something so expensive looking and fancy and elegant, and she's wearing these like diamond earrings. It just feels like the hair is like unfinished. Here up is not matching the styling here down, neck down. Okay, let's go to the next image. So we have this one. It's just that retouching. It's the retouching that's throwing me off right here. No, I think there was retouching done. Look at this. See this blurriness right here? Right there. And then maybe here, actually this area doesn't look touched up. Oh wait, we have this area here that's blurry, and over here, there's blurriness over here, right under her nose, and then her chin area as well. And again, the little stray hairs here, and then this area here. It looks like it's supposed to be polished, like it's a polished look, but then we have these pieces of hair. I'm very confused. I don't think the styling is fully matching with the look, right? If it's gonna be more natural, which I love, then do something more natural with the outfit, right? Not more elegant? I don't know. Not a lot of editing was done to this. You can still see the creases under her eye. But then again, we did see a little bit of the blurriness under. So I feel like there was a little bit of retouching done, but not that much. Very minimal retouching. I love that. I love that. Personally, I like to retouch and edit my pictures. That's a part of the process for me that I love as a photographer, but I also love when people choose not to do that. I think that's their art. This photo did the impossible. It looks like it's straight out of camera, but yet was retouched subtly. I don't know how they managed to do that. That's actually incredible. Never seen something like that before. So far, I'm not wowed by these, but let's go to the next one. Okay, this one. I don't know if I love the pose. Again, it's just kind of like a very like, okay, is the exposure correct? That kind of pose. Like, okay, let's do. It just looks like these are test shots. This wooden plank here that she's standing on. It's like a little weird to me with the stool. Maybe if it would have been cropped like this, that would have been nicer. But seeing the wooden plank, it's just a weird setup. Let's zoom in here. Yeah, it just looks very natural with the editing. We see a little bit of blurriness here and then over here. I don't mind the lighting in this. I kind of like it, but the pose is just boring. It's very boring. She could have posed with the stool. Do a Britney Spears thing with the chair in the stronger video. Toss the chair around. Do something. Give me something crazy. She could have been stronger than yesterday. And again, her expression looks the same as her other two photos. The outfit, the jewelry is nice. Maybe the hair I would have changed. The lighting I like in this one, and I like that it's black and white. But just, again, the pose, expression, it's not giving us anything. Don't like the lighting on this at all. And then the pieces of hair popping out here. I get that we're looking for like a natural look, but I mean, it doesn't look great. It's very distracting more than anything. Having two random pieces sticking out that's just distracting to me. It's like you're trying so hard to be natural that it looks unnatural. In this photo, she's barefoot, kind of holding her fingers like this. It's not my favorite pose. Where's Ariana Grande? Where's Ariana Grande? Cynthia Erivo? She's holding space for Harper's Bazaar, the art issue. Yeah, not my favorite picture. I don't know what else to say. Just the pose isn't great. She's barefoot. But she's wearing really cute heels in the last one. I'm very confused about the styling. But then before that, she was wearing this really fancy red dress. The same expression. Just give me, Meghan, do one of these. Do something. We need a change. The hair in this one's nice. There's not a piece popping out for no reason. She's doing one of those. The lighting in this one, I'm not sure anymore. I feel like as we move along, I'm like, I think I like it less and less, the lighting in these. For some reason, maybe it's just not captivating. It's just kind of boring. That's what it's just very boring to me. as a photographer. And what color is the dress? I want to see. The dress almost blends into this couch. The dress, I want to see the color of it. I think it would have been much nicer. 30% of the picture is this side of the wall. Why? Just crop it in here and call it a day. It feels like you're with your friend in the basement and she's like, hey, can you just, I want to test this camera and make sure I'm not going to return it. I love the pose for this one, but just her face is very blank. Like there's no, where's Tyra Banks? We need Tyra here ASAP. We need that whole panel. Mr. J, Ms. J, get every single one of them needs to be here right now. Just to be like, you need to, what did they say? Like, you look too dead. You look like you don't want to be here. That's kind of what this is. It's giving a little bit of that. These are feeling too much like light tests. Okay, see, I already love the color in this one and the lighting so much more than whatever this was, the lighting in this one. This outfit is, I don't mind the outfit, and I like the shoes with it too. I like that it's a different, she's not doing just, okay, she kind of is, but it's now to the side. We're getting a little bit more side profile. This would have gotten her eliminated on the second episode of America's Next Top Model. She wouldn't have survived. More than 2 episodes? I don't think so. They are introducing a new piece of furniture for every shot. So far, this is still boring. This is one of the better shots. I try to do at least 2 to 3 different poses in the same area so that we can have a variety to choose from. This look, it could be that she just got into this pose and stayed like this. In my experience as a photographer, people who are not professional models will revert to the very basic poses like this one, like this. Very basic pose for someone who's, again, it's not their job to know the poses and do crazy stuff like professional models do, which is very normal. This one, okay. I know a retoucher hates to see this picture coming. There's photographers who don't like palms out. I did a video on this, things that I would never have my models do, and that's one of them, palms out. It's just a thing. Actually, I didn't even think about it. My friend Kaylee's the one who got me on this, the palms, no palms train. So she always has her models have their hands this way. So the retoucher is watching this, like, I'm not retouching that. And no one did, because it looks unretouched, which is great. The Kardashians would never. The Kardashians would be like,
I need that entirely blurred out right now.
You would just see a blurry palm if it was Kris Jenner. This picture I actually like a little bit more than the others. I love the lighting in this one. I think it's great. And I think cropped in, this would have been a lot nicer. Like this looks amazing. I think Meghan looks beautiful. But again, it's just that same blank expression. Do you know how much it would hurt to do a photo shoot like this for Harper's Bazaar and then just have someone giving you the same expression? Had she taken it from this to this, just a little smirk even would have just made this a little bit more interesting. Or had she been looking off into the abyss or something? Where's my house manager to announce me coming into the room? But looking straight into the camera for every single shot gets repetitive, gets boring. If she can act in Suits for 7 seasons, she can act in this photo shoot and act like something more is going on. It looks subtly retouched, I will say, but for the most part, they made it look very natural, which I think looks great. Is this from the stool and the wooden plank combo setup? Because that is it. Let's take a look. Yeah, it is. So they just did she did the same pose for this one, but just switched it up. And then they cropped it in and they're like, that's a whole new page. Meghan, wallah, you could do anything, Meghan. This is very on brand for Meghan Markle, and I almost wanted to see something different. Actually, I did want to see something different. I don't want to see you dressed in the same thing you always dress in, the same colors, do something different. This feels very repetitive. We've already seen Meghan wearing this same outfit on her show and all the things that she does. It's the art issue. When I think of that, I think of something, first of all, I think of color. I want to see color in the art issue, but half of this is black and white. Just the stylings, very plain. Her covering her neck is another thing. That's a thing for photographers. We don't really like to cover the neck. We like to see the length of the neck. At least in this picture, she's looking away. It's something that looks a little different from the rest. But again, it's the exact same pose as this, just cropped in. And she moved like 2 inches right here. Oh no, the styling in this is Is this the final picture? Why did they let this be published? Why is this wrinkled here? Why is she wearing a button up with a turtleneck under this and a trench coat over it? I'm not a stylist, but my stylist wouldn't choose this, I think. At least her expression is a little bit more, little tiny different. No, it's not. It's kind of not. The hair is throwing me off big time in this. Did she push to keep it more natural? I'm all about natural hair, you guys. I swear, if you look at my portfolio, I swear half of it is natural hair. Speaking of portfolios, mine was made with today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform for you to build your business and brand online. Whether you're just starting out, you want to manage a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful looking website, engage with your audience, and sell anything that you can think of. Squarespace has so many amazing features. You can create your own online store, whether you want to sell physical or digital products. Squarespace has the tools you need to start selling online. You can also handle appointments using Squarespace. You can offer online, in-person private sessions, workshops, or even group classes. Squarespace provides everything you need to manage your schedule, accept secure payments, send automatic reminders, and beautifully showcase your services and more. How you display your work is really important, and Squarespace makes it easy by having so many customizable features. With a click of a slider, you can change how large or small your photos are. You can add space in between each picture. I love how they have so many different options for you to display your work the way you want it to be seen. You can start a free trial by going to squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Jessica. Use my offer code Jessica for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. All the information will be in the description. So much is going on in this outfit. Like here, look at right here. We have this peeking through that button-up undershirt. On this one, we don't have it. The pose is very messy on top of this outfit that's just, there's like 15 layers in this outfit. And then the hair is just there. It's tucked into this turtleneck. That's tucked into this button-up. That's tucked into this trench coat. It's just a lot going on. And is she wearing a bracelet with this shirt? It just doesn't, it's a little chaotic. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, okay, at least she's doing something different. She's looking down and smiling. That's something, okay. This outfit is not doing her any favors. Look at how high up this skirt is because she's crunched down like this. It just doesn't look flattering on her. And I don't know, it just looks like this is an unfinished photo shoot. It's very wrinkly. There's a lot of layers. There's a lot going on. This is not good styling. Look at over here. It's just very messy. Even over here, it's just crazy. I'm very surprised a stylist didn't go in and fix this, because stylists jump in for every little thing to make sure that the outfit looks perfect. But for this, just it's very weird to me that they not only let this area slide, but they also published this photo. They're like, this is it, her laughing at the floor. That's gonna be for the art issue. The last photo is very telling. She's smiling and laughing in this one. She's happy it's over. She's like, thank God this photo shoot is done. My house manager will lead you to the exit. Okay. And maybe they'll announce her as they're leaving. Goodbye from the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan. They should have had a photo of Meghan Markle drinking the cappuccino with her face on it. Her drinking a picture of herself. A photorealistic picture. On a cappuccino. That's the content I want to see. Give me something weird. She sat on three chairs, a couch, and she stood up 2 times. And she also sat on the floor. And she leaned against the wall. The lighting in this one doesn't match the lighting in this, because you can see the highlight in this photo, but then if you look at the cover, you don't see that highlight. They brought the highlight down, so it's just flatter. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm seeing this whole collection of images, it doesn't look like they really match each other. I think she should have went outside the box and done something crazy with the hair, with the makeup, something she normally doesn't do. This whole photo shoot to me looks like her branding already. There's nothing wrong with that, but again, the Harper's Bazaar art issue To me as a photographer, I'm thinking something more artistic. And I'm not getting that from any of these pictures. It doesn't look effortless to me. It looks like they put a lot of effort into trying to make it look effortless. I'm gonna go have an unsolicited cappuccino, and you guys let me know what you think of this photo shoot. Did you like it? Did you not? What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.